Ladies and gentlemen, I wish you a very pleasant, very happy afternoon as I'm here in Bantayan in the Philippines. Dreamlike destination. Now the thing is, I thought this is gonna be the perfect opportunity to start this vlog because I want to show you how a normal simple day goes here on this Bantayan island in the Philippines, so that you know, so that you have an idea and you might as well want to visit. I highly recommend. Come along with me and I'll show you how it's done.
Let's jump right into this video. It's a super early morning. It's 6 a.m. Don't worry, usually I don't wake up so early, but today we are on a special mission, so I think it's just about time to go. Let's not waste any more time here. Let's get ready and let's roll.
Crazy for me how easy it is for them to get up so early in the morning. Like basically half of the town is already up and it's not even 6:30 yet. It's crazy for me. It's like, oh, we are going on this crazy journey today, so today I'm waking up so early, and for them it's just a regular Monday morning it is.
This is more than a game. You better get ready. Go ahead, get ready. Shock the world.
And the sun is out. Sun is officially out. It's beautiful. To be honest, now I gotta tell you, we are going to a fish market this morning. It's an early morning fish market because basically they are fishing throughout the whole night, and then once they're done they take it to this market, and then until the supply is lost they sell their goods. Now in order to get something good you gotta go early, and the market opens at 6, so I was like, if I arrive at 6:30 it's gonna be fine. But seeing the amount of people are already up and doing their things, now I'm questioning whether that was a good strategy or not. Maybe I should have woken up a bit earlier. But hey, here we are driving our little scooter, and probably you cannot hear shit about what I'm saying because it's too windy now. And we're gonna get there probably in 5 minutes, so let's just speed up a little bit.
It's coming, but they're all in the now. Everything you know, it's all about the change. See the sky crack and it rains down flames. Oh man, they ain't ready for it. This is something that they can't ignore. Coming down like a meteor. This is more than a game. You better get ready. Shock the world. Shock the world. Shock the world.
And we have arrived. Now it's time to stop this motorbike. Leave my helmet here, taking the keys, and you can see over there as the fishermen carrying out their goods in the morning. They just probably came back, and the market is supposed to be over here on this little corner. But because it's important to see where your food is coming from, let's check out the water over here, because basically it's just right around the corner, and this is where they basically land after fishing, and let's see how they're doing it. Wow, beautiful. This is beautiful. Alright, so over there probably you can see as the last few ships are coming back from the fishing, and now they'll take the fish to the shores. They'll put it in some buckets, as you saw the previous guys. Now for the market, I'm not gonna vlog it. I'm not gonna talk endlessly. So I'm just gonna film it because it's easier for them and easier for me. Of course.
You're like brother and sister. You're like a brother and sister.
Oh, di ba?
Thank you.
Oh, picture.
My son.
Yeah.
Oh, yun ako mga ninog-ninang. Oh, excited mo kayo.
Ganyan na siya nagpakudak-kudak. Ganyan po siya tanaw. Napawa na.
Thank you, son.
Thank you. Thank you.
Against the light. That's against the light. Kana okay na. Dili na.
Nice. I am coming.
Ay, picture na niya.
I will take a selfie with mine as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
it's very...
I'm very tall, yes.
Yeah.
Some little small cute one. That's perfect. Okay. 140, okay. And thank you. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Okay, that was the market. I don't want to waste too much time, but I think we got some crazy good looking footage, and it was an experience on its own. I got my little souvenir here, and now the only remaining question, how am I gonna cook it? Because I have no idea, I've never done it before, so we'll have to look for a recipe or something, or I'll call a friend for some advice. But I mean, you're gonna see that later on. And now it's time to drive back home, because we have a bunch of other things to do today. We made it back home, so now it's time to put this little baby into the fridge and on to the next one. It's already incredibly hot, but we don't have a better time frame for this, so let's go for a run. Now this one on its own is gonna be a challenge to film, because you either run or you film. Doing both at the same time is not the most ideal thing. I'll try my best. The thing I love about this island is that anywhere you go, the beach is accessible in like 3 minutes. So we are running on the seaside. Too early. It's getting too hot already. I cannot with this. I cannot. Okay, we don't have much left. After that, dip in the ocean and then go back. Not to spend too much time on the sun. Run is done. And now, where I'm going, you cannot come with me there. Said the Lord 2,000 years ago, and now the same applies to you. I will not take this camera to the water. What a morning. Oh my God. I will never forget these days. Every morning coming to the ocean, having a swim, going for a run, eating fresh seafood. It's amazing, man, it's amazing. Ooh, looks like someone's getting married today. Or tomorrow? Let's see. And we are back. It's time to take a shower. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. There is nowhere to put this camera, so I just had to put it on the wall somehow. So the system is the following. You open the tap, like so. Water pours into the bucket, and then the following can happen. One thing, isn't it? So, now that this thing is done, we're good to go on the day. Let's continue. And then usually after the run, oh, did you just see that? After the run, after the shower, I just come to the kitchen, try to eat something. Today I'm not feeling hungry at all, so let's just go with some fruit, and later on maybe we eat something more nutritious, I guess. Yeah, it's really important. Time's flying by and the day's going, but if you don't stop and if you don't make that phone call and if you don't communicate with your friends that are actually truly your friends and willing and wishing you all the best, then it's just worthless. Like it's not even worth it to travel if you cannot share the experience, if you cannot have a good laugh about it, or cannot share a lesson that you just learned. So yeah, with all that being said, now it's time to get a haircut because it's fully overgrown now. Let's find a good place to do that. bit of a change of plans. I cleaned the cuttlefish that I bought in the morning, and now it's time to cook it. And once that's done, then it's time for my hair. But usually that's what I do. I mean, every day I just like start cooking and half of the day is gone. But I mean, I like it. I love it. It's just part of life. And now that I'm doing like actually good things, and this is like a fresh fish from a local market, it's worth it. Probably it's worth the time and it's worth the effort. And we've got some left over from yesterday as well. And next thing you know, I'm having lunch as a king. That was a good one. I love this. This lunch was perfect. Like, that's what you want. Okay, now onto the hair fixing thing. Oh, the seat is incredibly hot on the sun. That's what we deal with. It's alright. Alright, let's start this. And this time we're gonna teleport to the hair salon. No, yeah, I wanna keep the style.
Yeah.
Don't wanna lose so much of it. Maybe 2 centimeters, just the past 2 months, let's say.
Okay.
And then just like building up so that it could like hold it up like this.
Okay.
You understand? Okay. I look 5 years younger.
Yeah. 16.
16 now, yeah. Good. I feel like this is about it. Yeah. Okay, back in my place. This is the big drone reveal of my new hair. How do we... Wait 1 second. All right, how did it turn out to be? Well, first of all, it's very fluffy, not so much hair left. I'm not gonna say I'm unhappy with it. Maybe it's a bit too much, especially on top. So I like it when it's a little longer down here, but at least it's not curling back on my neck, which is good. So that's what we wanted, and it's gonna grow back anyways. Like, I always feel sad when I go to the barber or to a hair salon, because my hair, my little lovely hair, it's just gone. But that's just stupid. Now, as for my day and as for this vlog, I think it's around, wait, let me check what time is it. It's gonna be 13:25, so 1:25 in the afternoon. And I think I'm gonna take a nap, wash my hair, and I take a nap, and then I see you after that. Definitely gonna go to beach later. But now, because I woke up super early, didn't sleep so much, I gotta take a nap. But in the meantime, while my alter ego is sleeping its sweetest dreams, let me talk to you about the Philippines in general. What I love about Bantayan and the Philippines all in all is that no matter what, no matter how you look, no matter how you walk, no matter what you carry, no matter nothing, someone will say hi to you, someone will say good morning to you, even if it's 11 a.m. and they've been up ever since 4 a.m., 7 hours into their day, and they just see you on the street and they're gonna say like, good morning. No one cares. It's so nice. Basically, like, it just, that's what makes life worth living. By the third time you go to the restaurant, same restaurant, you can be 100% sure that those people in the restaurant, they're gonna call you by your name. Like, hey Kado, nice to have you back. Would you like to try something different tonight? It's the nicest thing ever. I'm telling you, like, customer service and the care that they actually put in the service, it's beautiful. Talking of food, this island in general is like the most perfect location to have the best seafood, to have amazing meals, eat healthy. It's just wonderful. Like, I cannot even tell you, like, to go in the morning to a fish market, to cook your own food, or go to any restaurant and you can be 100% sure that whatever they serve you is gonna be fresh from the sea, probably caught that morning, and it's amazing. I'm telling you, it's amazing. Numero tres. Now that we mentioned the restaurants, I gotta tell you, and I feel so bad admitting this and saying this, but Filipino cuisine is not good. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's not good, but the food that I would consider to be healthy is not to be found here. Or if it is, it's very hidden somewhere. If you go somewhere and you're gonna be like, oh, I want to eat some traditional Filipino food, what you're gonna get is 90% of the time is some fried meat, either chicken, beef, or pork. Maybe an egg and rice, plain rice, nothing else. I don't know if you've noticed, but out of this list, one super important thing is missing that is important for me, is to have some vegetables, you know, some green, some red, some color on the plate. Usually that doesn't happen here. And although I say this about the food, I gotta tell you that the seafood is amazing though. So that makes up for it. Other parts of the cuisine, yeah, I would add a little more vegetables and more interesting things. Maybe spice it up a little bit, maybe add some chicken soup to the menu. Most of the soups are quite, like, I don't know, chaotic, I guess. But yeah, my main concern is not about the tastes, because actually it doesn't taste bad. It's just not healthy. If you go to a supermarket, for example, it's gonna be probably 80% of the supermarket is gonna be selling sugary stuff and snacks. And yeah, if you go to a bakery, for another example, the bakery is gonna be full of soft bread and pastries mainly, that are also full of sugar. And to find a European bread that you would consider to be the standard as a bread, you're not really gonna find it. It's rather gonna be some toast, which is, well, not best for your health. But I mean, that's my take on it. Let me know what you think if you've ever tried Filipino food. It's just a quick heads up that if you come to the Philippines, you might not want to like expect the best food of your life, because most of these countries in Southeast Asia and in Asia in general are world famous for their cuisines. Well, not the Philippines though. So that's what I had to say about the food here. I might be wrong, but that's my experience. I've been here for 3 weeks now, and that's what I feel. And this is what I tell you about Filipina hospitality all the time. Just look at these people. I've been walking on the beach and they're just like, hey, come eat with us. That was the first sentence that they said. It's so lovely. Thank you so much, guys. Say hi to the vlog. So excited.
Hello!
Hi.
Come and visit Philippines.
Look at them. Come and visit Philippines, they say. That's so true. You should definitely come. So friendly. Island hopping, island life, island people, island love. And now, most importantly, we're gonna talk about your expenses, because if you travel to the Philippines, you might have this sentiment that it's gonna be very cheap. And in fact, it's gonna be quite reasonable in the price. Although it's important to mention, if you wanna go from island to island and if you wanna cover this whole country, it's gonna be surprisingly expensive for you. Unless you stay in one island and then go to the other one maybe 10 days later, and you don't do more than 3 or 4 islands. If you wanna see maybe 10 different islands, if you have a really little reasoning in your mind, it's gonna be pretty obvious that if you travel from island to island and you go day by day and you're spending so much on ferries, because it's not so cheap as you would think. So you're either flying or you're taking the ferry. It's gonna cost you money. It's gonna cost you a lot of money, because you're gonna travel a lot between island and island. You gotta change ferries, you gotta change locations, and you might not want to do that. So most people here in the Philippines, they take their time with everything. Maybe you should do that as well. Just take your time, go slow, go easy, and so your finances are gonna be okay at the end. But in case you actually decide to stay in one place and you don't move a lot and you don't do island hopping, which is probably the sentence that you're gonna be hearing every single day, it's just such a thing in the Philippines. They have a lot of islands, and obviously there are tours and little tour boats just organized for this. Well, if you're not doing that, I'm gonna tell you that these are the prices. One haircut is 70 pesos. One average priced hostel, if you not go to the most touristic places, it's gonna be 400, 500 pesos a night, which is still not bad. You can rent a motorbike for 250 to 500. Your average meal is gonna cost you 250 pesos, let's say. And I think all that comes together and it's not super expensive. And I want to cover one last part, because we could talk about a million things, and please let me know in the comments if you need any other information. I'll give it to you easy peasy. But I want to highlight one more thing. The internet is full of information about how people got scammed in the Philippines. I've been here for 3 weeks, and I went to Manila, I went to Cebu, super busy, crowded cities. And let me tell you, you gotta be proper stupid in order to be scammed. If you really wanna be scammed, some people will do it, obviously. It's just like that. Most of Filipinos are super nice, super kind, lovely people. Of course, there will be some that take advantage of that, because the majority of people you can genuinely trust, and that trust is eternal. Like, most people here are so hospitable, so loving, so caring. Obviously, those ones, the 2% probably, that takes advantage of this, will do it. But unless you're very stupid and very naive and very unaware how scams all over the world work, you're not gonna be scammed. It's light scamming. It's like, yeah, you're not gonna get in a taxi without asking for the price. Yeah, you're not gonna be buying stupid stuff on the street. You're not gonna be buying real clothing, because they're not gonna be selling that on the street. But other than that, I think it's just very hard. And I'm telling you, the Philippines is much more safe than you read on the internet. So don't believe the news, don't believe the media. Come here, check it out, and believe me, it's a fun country, it's a safe country. Everyone is super loving, super caring, as I told you, and you shouldn't be worried about being scammed and being in danger. You're not in danger, darling. Just have fun. If you're concerned about your own safety, don't go to the shady streets. If you're concerned about your own safety, don't go close to the dogs. But hey, the dogs are nice. They don't want to harm you. Everyone is nice. No one wants to harm you. So just take it easy. Don't believe the news. And yeah, take care. That was me. And now back to my sleepy head. After all this wisdom and knowledge, let's just go to the beach, because I feel like this vlog is complete by now. So let's just finish it by going to the most social event of the day on this island, which is the sunset. On the beach, everyone comes together and a bunch of people are just watching the sunset, enjoying the last sunny minutes of the day, and it's just a wonderful happening. So let's just do that, and I'm gonna see you in the next one.